Hey guys, you're welcome back to the channel. My name is Bridget Adaze as always, and on this channel I discuss basic life principles, life hacks, and all things that help us become the best version of ourselves, and I also do book reviews and I vlog too. Yes, so this video is more or less like a continuation on the first video I made about bullying, because I feel strongly that it would be unfair of me to not mention about cyberbullying. In this video, I'll be discussing all things cyberbullying and how we can, do better with it. Cyberbullying is one very important aspect of bullying that I feel like, in fact, this is the cocoa of all things bullying as we speak presently in our society, because it cuts across also. Nobody is immune to cyberbullying. It cuts across all socioeconomic status, your class, level of education, your how popular you are. In fact, it is on the internet that you can actually tell Buhari that which you cannot meet him in person and tell him. And on this same internet, you can tell Donald Trump all the things that you wish you could see him in person and tell him. So let's discuss what cyberbullying is really about. So if this is something that you like to, if you are interested in, sit back, grab your notepad and your pen so that you can jot some points, and as well get your popcorn and drink and enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's discuss cyberbullying. We all know the internet is an in thing now. Everybody is online. Everybody has a voice now. Everybody has an opinion about situations, even when their opinions are not required. Everybody wants to be heard on the internet. In fact, everybody is online. Everybody is saying something. I don't know who is listening to who now, because it's as if we all want to be heard and we all have a say, even in people's businesses and people's personal affairs. So at some point in time or the other, you must have been dragged for something, whether minor, whether it is trendy, whether it trended or not. The only difference is the popular ones, the popular celebrities, they are dragging, or their own kind of bullying tend to trend a lot because of they have the followings and all of that. But nobody's immune to being bullied in the internet space. So let's discuss it. How do we manage it? The internet is here to stay. It's not going to go away because somebody dragged Donald Trump or because somebody dragged the president of Nigeria. The internet is not going to shut down because of that. Even when our beloved government tried to do that with Twitter ban, I mean, we are all the VPN users. It didn't stop anything. Nigerians will always find a way to go about it. So the major, since this is something that is not going anywhere, how do we manage it? So that is what I'll be sharing with you on this video. So the first on my list is, first off, if you are being dragged, best believe you don't want to get down to the mud with that person that is dragging you. So just do not respond. Resist the urge to shalaye. Set and shalaye FC. Anyway, sorry for using my local parlance, but what I'm trying to say is just do not respond. Resist that temptation to respond to that person. That person, what they want to do is to drag you down to their level. Like I said in the previous video, it's not even about you that they are trying to bully. It's about themselves. This is the way they feel about themselves, and they want to project that insecurity on you. So why do you want to give that person that chance? This is somebody that most probably cannot walk up to you and tell you all that bullshit that they are typing. So why do you want to, bring yourself to that level? First things first, don't respond to trolls. Don't respond to all those people that try to bring you down. I know a lot of people, they say, oh, this is difficult, it is hard. Well, I want to give that person a pinch of what the person is trying to, like, the person has already gotten you if you try to do that. The person has gotten you. He has any handicap. Yes, so that's what it is. The person don't get you if you try to respond. So the best thing, like they say, silence is the best answer for a fool. When the person sees that they are not getting your attention, it will die a natural death. So never respond to troll. That's one way you can come out of it. That's one way you can avert being bullied. Okay? And if the person feel like they are the author and finisher of your fate because you are not responding, they now how do I even put it? Because a lot of people have rights these days. A lot of internet users, they have rights and privileges. The things that their president cannot do for them, they feel like you owe it to them to do for them. So if you feel like you can't take it anymore, there's a reason why we have the block and report button on all platforms. WhatsApp has it, Instagram has it, Twitter has it, YouTube has it. All your social media handles, they have that button for a very, very important reason. If this person is not helping you to be a better person, is not contributing to your happiness, use your block button. It is there for a very, very good reason. Instead of explaining what does not deserve explanation, or instead of giving that person 24 hours popularity, block and report. Block, and there's a way you block person. Even the person's family members, they will feel it. They will know that, oh, my relative has been blocked. Anyways, I'm just kidding. That block button is actually there for a very, very good, it's actually very functional. It is useful, so use it when the need arises. Okay. The next point I will be making is not everybody has that, big heart or the capacity to just ignore some things. Not all of us can take that hit. So if you fall into that category of people who cannot simply close their eyes to this kind of internet trolls and keypad warriors, what you could do is learn to talk to somebody, because sometimes you might feel like, okay, it's one of those things we do online and all of that, but trust me, at some point in time or the other, it gets to us, where human beings will have feelings. Learn to have somebody that you can confide in and talk to the person about it. See, talking about our problems helps a lot. It's quite unfortunate that we are in the part of the world where talking to a psychologist or a psychiatrist or talking to someone when we're not feeling our best seems like a taboo, or even when you are courageous enough to voice it out that you actually need to talk to somebody, you're not feeling your best, people would interpret it as being mentally challenged. They will say, oh, this babe, don't they get scoy, there's a problem going on with her head. That you're meeting a psychologist or a psychiatrist doctor does not really mean that you've gone gaga, or that you're insane, or that you're going for therapy. Doesn't mean that you have lost touch with reality. You're not a mad person. It's just that you're aware that you're not feeling your best and you want to do better. That's what it simply means. It's quite unfortunate that not everybody understands it that way. So this is one very important reason why talking is very important, and that is why we have to keep lending our voice, keep sensitizing people, just so they know that. So just so they stop the stereotype of trying to stop people from expressing themselves by way of going to therapy to talk to somebody, or living their life the best way they feel they can, or seeking help. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we have to break the stereotype so that people can be free to seek for help when they need it. Another very important thing that you'd like to address, if someone is bullying you, you have to ask yourself, how serious is it? Is it worth my time? Is it worth my energy? If it is not, just move on. But if it is stopping something, use your block button and block it. Okay, not everybody deserves your energy, your time, and your attention. Some things are just supposed to remain the way it is and not be looked at a second time. The next point is to report and or sue anybody that tries to that tries to be roaming mad. See, one very key thing that most internet users, they don't know. They feel like they are hiding under their keypad. Nobody is going to see them in person. They can hide under the fact that they did not tell it to your face, and they, my dear, you could be sued if you are the person typing all sorts of rubbish to people. You could be sued. You could be unlucky. That person has your time, has your money, and is willing to take it up with you. You could be unlucky and get sued. So if you fall into that category of the keypad warriors and cyber bullies, be warned. You might just meet your Waterloo sometime near in the future. Okay? Yeah, so cyberbullying is a crime, it's an offense, and you could be sued if you are found guilty of such. Then if you cannot handle all this higgy haga that is going on online, my sister, my brother, be private now. That way you could be selectively available. Don't go public when you know you don't have the strength to fight. You don't have the strength to take all the higgy haggers that comes with being online, and you are there public. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry can just walk into your page and have access to you. Help yourself by being on private. That way you could handpick the number of persons that you want to be following you, and you could also carefully select the people that you want to follow too. The funny thing is, when we are walking on the streets, it's not every Tom, Dick, and Harry that calls us that we respond to. We are deliberate when we are meeting people physically, but how come when it comes to the internet we just allow anybody to come to us? You get, except you are doing business, or you are in the business of influencing and all of that, you don't have any reason, you don't have any business being public, except you're a public figure, in quotes. You don't have any business being public. You can be private, so that anybody that comes to you, you can selectively screen that person and do some homework, do some research before you just allow anybody come to you. When you are going on the street, it's not everybody that comes to you, it's not everybody that say hello that you respond to now. So how come on the internet you allow everybody? So that private button is actually very, very useful to prevent all this cyber bullying, because if you don't allow them into your space in the first place, where would they see the chance to bully you or anything? Yeah, so that brings me to my last but not the least point I'll be making as regards cyberbullying. Like I said in my previous video, cyber bullies, like every other bullies, they are dealing with their own personal stuff. They are dealing with issues. They are dealing with their own frustrations. They are just looking for where to vent. So as much as possible, sympathize with them. They need help. They need love. They don't have love. That's why they can't give love. It is hate that they have. That's why they are sharing it. So sympathize with them. Try and understand that it's not their fault. There's a lot of things that has not been settled with them. They are not happy. That's why they are in that position that they are. Happy and successful people don't go about bullying people. So it is never about you, rather it's on them. So have sympathy when you come across some of these online warriors. Okay, yeah, so that's it. But if you are watching this video and you are one of those who go online to cause trouble, shall be careful. That's all I can say, because the internet never forgets. it might not even be about that person. You might just be causing a disservice to yourself, because in this day and time, anything you want to do, people do research before people want to even do business with you. They go online to check what you're about, the kind of things that you post, the kind of what you're really about. I've gone for several interviews that right there and then they just check up. The interviewer asked for my Instagram handle right in my before. She was just scrolling through my pages, and she was asking me, oh, what was going through your head when you were typing this? Or what was, like, she was just asking me. I made random posts about my visit to so and so, or a random, post about motivating somebody, and she was like, oh, what led you to, you get. So if I was in the wrong, or if I was, let's say, she put up my name on Google and she finds some negative feedback or harsh comments or vulgar posts that shouldn't be seen that I made, what do you think that kind of recruiter would do concerning the whole process? Like, what do you think will happen? That's literally the end. So don't say that nobody is seeing you. You just might be shooting yourself on the leg if you are a cyber bully. So with these few points of mine, I hope you have been able to pick one or two things and not anyway. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please don't be stingy. Like, share, comment, and share my video. Let the ministry be moving. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.